Hello, beautiful world. My name is Mew, and today I'm going to talk about what I read this week. So let's get started. Okay, I'm gonna start with this book. It's really huge book. This title is World Clothes Encyclopedia. It's from DK Company. Oh, there's an English title. The Definitive Visual Guide. Fashion. So we are wearing a clothes, but starting from the old era, we are clothing the animal skin. And also there's accessory made from stone and also from the animal skin, bones. Then in this book there is an evolution of fashion. So the cloth's main purpose was protect our skin and also uh, keep the warm to protect the freeze or yeah, there's a lot of function. But recently, nowadays, it's fashion is called more decorative, not for the functional. There's some functional one, but it's more like more visual thing. Because we have a lot of clothes in the world, and this book is especially focused on the women's fashion, like how one piece is evolved. Mm. So if you want to know about it, uh, this DK's The Sickness book is suitable for you. And the next one is also really big book. It's visual book of the mathematics. So we are living in the mathematics world, like even people who don't like the mathematics. Then this is about all uh, how to say topic of the mathematics in one books with the illustration. So this is from the Newton Press, so I really easy to read that, and then because there's a visual. And one thing I want to feature in this book is um, how do you say? Sorry, I just Google it. 소수, prime number. Yeah, prime number. So prime number is really interesting number, even in mathematics, because it's starting from like 3, 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13. So I thought it was no like pattern, but someone finding the pattern. So starting from the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we wrote the number to the circle. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, blah 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 to 24, and then 25, 26, 27, blah blah blah. Then if you write down around the circle, um, they will coming up the pattern on the line. So it's called Pripyat's prime number circle. Yes. That is really interesting. And what else? What else? Do you know the most beautiful equation in the world? That is using I and pi and e. So let me show you the beautiful equation in the world. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, it is. So this equation is called Euler equation, an Euler official quote. So E I pi plus 1 equals 0. That is most famous and beautiful equation in the world. Because this equation is using 0 and 1 and E and I and pi. Pi EI is mysterious number, and this equation is ON. And I think this one is also, I think it's really beautiful equation, my opinion. And the third one from today is also from the science topic. Let me check the word.超ひも理論. Superstring theory. Okay, superstring theory in English. So you might heard of the word strings is kind of related to the space, and I heard many times of the strings, but I didn't know what is that. So I just learned the book from the library, and because of this theory is like the roots of this theory is coming from the experiment, like old arrows physician is experiment the, how to say, oh, I forgot the word, like electronic 電子 electronic, yeah. Then when they experiment electronic, they thought the minimum size of how to say I forget the word, sorry. 一番ちっちゃい素粒子 particle. The minimum size of particle, they thought it was sphere. But if they think about the minimum size of particle is sphere, it's gonna be make sense. So they thought it was string. That is a superstring theory. And honestly, I don't know about it perfectly. Of course, I'm not a physician. So, few things I wanna tell you about it. So, if they think the minimum size of particle is string, it's gonna be make sense for the some equation. Then, so if they use the superstring theory, we can think about the dimension. So we think we are living in the three dimension, but in this book said we are living in 9 dimension. I have no idea what is happening on my world. Do you know about it? So we cannot recognize other like 6 dimension, but we are actually living in the 3 dimension expect time. That is really interesting topic because if we know about the strong superstring theory, it's gonna be know how space work, and if we know how space work, we can know about the beginning of our space. That's really interesting. And I was reading a lot of time for this. This is Japanese comic. There is 1 to 43. The title of this comic is Space Brother. So as you can see, there's a 2 person. They are brother. The story of this is Japanese brother is looking for the go to moon, and finally, I think 42 or 41 comics, they can go to the moon. But there was a lot of human story on this comic. So maybe this is one of favorite my comic book in Japanese. Like for example, there's a famous quote from this comic. I will let you know. The light person is the old brother. So he said, when he go to the test of the astronomy, what is it? Astronaut. When he go to the astronaut, he asked about who is your enemy. Then he said, my enemy is always me. So that is really deep. Like I was really impressed. When I reading this, I cried more than 10 times because of the quote, really good quote. So it's not just about like simulation of go to the moon. So it's about really deep human story. So if you want to cry or if you want to move your heart, I really recommend this book. Space Brother. In Japanese, 宇宙兄弟. There is anime. Oh, I watched the anime. Like there are 100 story, and that is made from the comic books to 20 to 25. Then if you want to know about the rest of the story, you should read the comic book. Space Brother is really nice comic. I really recommend. Okay. And that 4 book is from this book. Especially the last one, I really wanna recommend you if you don't know about it. And I don't know there is an English version or not, but in the comic book there is a Japan and United States and Russia. So maybe there is a Japanese version and Russian version, English version, I guess. So, okay, thank you for watching my video, and if you're reading something, please let me know in the comment. Have a nice weekend. Bye bye.